Hello, I'm Shelby Evans.
And I'm Brooke Clark, and you're watching Stallion TV at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. The Georgia Museum of Agriculture has a fun Independence Day celebration planned for Friday, July 3rd.
Here to talk to us about it is Garrett Boone, Director of the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. Hi, Garrett.
Hey.
Hello, how are y'all today?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful, thank you. Appreciate you having me on the show with you today.
Thanks for coming.
Sure. Can you tell us a little bit about the Independence Day events that y'all will be having?
Definitely. The highlight of the event is fireworks over Agarama Lake, and this is an event that we've been doing for the past 4 years now. And we are excited to present the event to Tifton and the Tifton community.
Okay, so what other activities will be happening during the day for the family?
Well, during the day, the museum and historic village were open from 10 to 3. And we will have the train running that day, but as far as additional events during the day, it'll be just a typical, regular day. We'll close the gates at 3, and then we'll open back up for the evening events at 6:30. And it gives families opportunities to go home, take a little break, rest a little bit, maybe give the little ones a nap. And then they can come back for the evening activities all rested up and ready to go. The gates will open at 6:30. And then the fireworks will start after some programming that we have planned around 9:15 or so, and they'll last about 20 minutes, and then everybody will ease on back to the house.
So what are some of the other events that you have planned? I heard you say something about a rock climbing wall.
We do. We have Rock and Rollin's rock climbing wall. If you've been driving around Tifton, you've probably seen it. It's very popular, and we had it with us last year for the event. And there was a line, pretty far, and the kids absolutely love it. My nieces and nephews came out last year, and they climbed it about 5 times. So we're going to have it out again this year. And with a little more help to get people, filtering through it. Our apprentices, we have a apprentice program at the museum, and our apprentices will be organizing children's games, some traditional games, 3-legged race, sack race, those type of things, for the children as well. So the gates open at 6:30. We have a live music concert starting at 7:30. So during that hour time frame and into the concert, the children will be able to climb the rock wall, participate in the organized children's games, and also some crafts that'll go along with that as well. Or they'll be able to get something to eat too. Independence Day and fireworks wouldn't be complete without watermelon and maybe a funnel cake or two. So they'll have the ability to grab something to eat, to grab dinner, and enjoy that in a family-friendly environment. And it's a lot of fun. It's very popular, and we're excited about to putting it on again this year.
So going back to the watermelon, I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I think about when I think of 4th of July is what are we going to eat? You got the barbecue, the grilling out. So what kind of foods do you expect to be there?
Well, besides the watermelon, we will have the funnel cake and fried Oreos to go along with that as well. If you haven't ever had a fried Oreo, I suggest trying it. It's good stuff. And we'll have Polish sausage, that's kind of hard to say, sausage and peppers and some hot dogs. And we'll have the Rolling Pin, one of our local restaurants will be providing pizza as well. Not everybody likes sausage and peppers and that type of fare, so pizza will be available.
Loves pizza.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with pizza, so we'll be having that too. And the museum will be providing and selling popcorn and watermelon too. And so people have varied taste. You'll be able to find something that appeases your appetite there.
Sounds like good eats.
It really is. It really is. And during these events, I kind of eat my way through them. And that looks pretty good. Let me try that. So they'll enjoy it. They definitely won't go hungry during the event. We encourage people to bring their coolers, and they can bring their own food if they like. And own drinks and refreshments. We do ask that families and individuals do not bring alcohol. We don't have many rules, but that's one of them. And again, it's a family-friendly environment, and no alcohol, please. But you can bring your coolers and blankets and chairs and set them up at the Opry Shelter, right behind the Opry Shelter, and let the little ones run around and enjoy themselves as well.
Now, you mentioned a concert. Who's going to be performing?
Well, we have the Plath Family Band that'll be joining us this year, and I think there's about 9 of them or so. A very talented family, and they play a host of different musical instruments, and it's a bluegrass folk music type of event. And they were with us during our Folklife Festival, and we had an opportunity to hear them play some of their instruments on the Opry Shelter stage, and so we decided to bring them back and join us for the July 3rd celebration, and we're extremely excited about having them back at the museum.
Where will they be at in your area? Where will they be performing?
Well, the event takes place at the Opry Shelter, actually behind the Opry Shelter in a large grass area. Okay. We'll have a stage set up with the backdrop of the stage is actually Agorama Lake in the historic village, and all the guests and visitors that come that night will be facing Agorama Lake, and then the fireworks they'll be shot from across the lake and be right over the lake, and there's not a bad seat in the house, and you can sit anywhere there and still have a full view, and we are extremely excited about doing this again.
Sounds like it's going to be a big event for you guys.
It usually is. We usually fill up that Opry Shelter area, and we've been doing this for several years now. People kind of have come to expect it, and when the gates open, there's a line waiting to get in, and one of the appealing aspects of the event is that if you were to go to a larger fireworks show or somewhere else, one of the things that you always have to deal with is a lot of traffic, either getting in or getting out. Mm-hmm. The way that this is set up and the way that we do the parking and everything, it's really easy to come into it, and also more importantly, it's really easy for everybody to exit the parking lot in a quick, organized manner. And there will be several hundred cars in the parking lot, but they're all out in about 20 minutes, and that keeps a lot of people away if they don't, they're like, I don't want to deal with the crowds in the parking. But with us, they don't have that, and that's what a lot of people enjoy about it, and a lot of the feedback that we've heard is it's so easy, and it's really stress-free, and they come in and enjoy, and then they're off and rolling.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, and you got a lot of things planned, so let's get down to what really matters. How much is admission?
Well, and that's another appealing factor for this event. It's $10 per car, and very economical.
Very nice.
And you can stuff as many people in that car as you want. It can be a clown car, and people can pop out everywhere. But it's only $10 per car. We do take this opportunity to celebrate our military, active duty military, and our military veterans. And military veterans in active duty do get free admission to this event. And we'll have a portion of the program as well that is a tribute to our military veterans and their service to our country and the sacrifices that they made to provide us the freedoms that we enjoy today. And we definitely want to take an opportunity to thank them for what they do for us.
Well, that's great.
Sure, absolutely. So this seems like the launch of an exciting summer, the July 3rd celebration. What else can we see from the GMA this summer?
Well, right now we have a host of kids camps taking place, and we've been doing that for the past few years as well. This year it seems to be our most successful. All of our camps are full at the current time.
Oh, wow.
We have a few more weeks of camps, week-long camps. And then we start a summer workshop series, which are 2-day camps. And a little bit shorter time frame for them, but it allows children to participate in multiple camps. And by that time of the summer, parents are ready for their kids to find something to do. Yeah, and ready for school to start, and they're like, okay, what can they do? And but they can come to the museum and participate in a 2-day camp. and they can learn how to sew. They, learn about kind of the revolution, and then they can, goodness gracious, there's so many activities that they can participate in, and they run from June 30th until about July 15th, and it gives opportunities for the parents to take a little break, and the kids to learn something as well, and it's not only educational, but most importantly, it's fun, and they enjoy it, and they'll go home with something at the end of the day as well.
And I bet they'll do better in their history classes.
Yep, and that's part of what we do at the museum is we provide a look into the past, into our rich heritage that we have here, but in a fun, really hands-on, interactive way. And all the programming that we have kind of follows that theme, and this is exactly the same way.
So what age group are the camps usually? Are they broken up by age group, or?
They are broken up by age group, 8 to 10, 9 to 11, 6 to 8, and the activities are based on the age group, and each week is a different age group, and all the information that I'm kind of cruising over here is in more detail on our website. It's www.abac.edu/museum, and registration is available online too, so anybody can jump on there and register, and it's really user friendly, so painless process.
So you guys just added the big train whistle that's kind of like a signal for things going on. Is there anything else fun and exciting we can expect to be added?
Well, the train runs every Saturday, and July 3rd will be running during the day. We have a new addition to the museum in a little lamb that's out there. So if you get an opportunity, come out and visit with her. And she's very people friendly. And if she sees you coming up, she'll walk right up to you. And we have some chickens as well that are some new additions. They've been there a little bit. But during the summer, it's actually our slow time a little bit. But we still are making improvements and adding things to the museum. So hopefully that if you do come out multiple times, you'll see something new, something different whenever you come out, whether that's in the historic village or in the museum main hall. You'll see something different, or in the art gallery.
Very nice, very cool.
It's a great, we're proud of it. And we hope that ABAC is proud of it, and we hope the Tifton community is proud of what we do, and how we pass on the heritage that's made Tifton and the surrounding communities what they are today, and we're gonna endeavor to persevere and pass that on, and in a fun, family-friendly way.
Yeah, our history is a lot more important than a lot of people think. So it's really great to have this kind of homegrown museum, I guess you could call it, that everybody can get to. It's affordable and fun, so.
Well, that's right. It is very affordable, and if you're looking for a way for your family to go out and enjoy the outdoors, but also learn something in an interactive, hands-on way, they can do that for a lot cheaper than they can go to a movie. They can come to the museum, and I think you'll have a lot more fun.
Sure, yes.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sitting with us today.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, and look forward to the next opportunity to come and talk with you.
Absolutely.
Sure, and we're probably all going to head on down to the GMA.
Well,
July
if you get an opportunity, please come and visit with us, and see what we're all about, and see what we do, and enjoy some fireworks and some watermelon, and some good food.
Sure, and just to remind everyone, that is July 3rd, Friday, July 3rd, 6:30.
You'll have time to go to it and still enjoy your 4-day weekend.
Yes, 6:30 to 9 at the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. They'll be having concerts, family fun, food. It looks like an event you will not want to miss out on. We've been speaking with Garrett Boone, the director of the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. Stick around. You've been watching Stallion TV. I'm Shelby Evans.
And I'm Brooke Clark. We'll be right back.
So what do you think? Is more better?
Well, more instructors that care about your future is definitely better.
Especially the one-on-one time with your teacher.
more is always better.
And more hands-on learning time with our outdoor learning labs is definitely better.
More food options are definitely better. It doesn't get better than Fried Chicken Thursday here at ABAC.
So more is better.
Well, sometimes less is more. Here at ABAC, you can get affordable education.
Absolutely. ABAC offers a quality education at an affordable price.
It's not complicated.
Welcome back to Stallion TV. I'm Shelby Evans. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And I'm Brooke Clark. We're going to leave you with the sounds of the Spring ABAC Jazz Concert.